The man suddenly noticed something while cleaning the model, just by spraying a little water on the model. The weather seemed to change and it started to drizzle. This discovery was definitely a big problem. He then turned his attention to the model of the town. After spraying a bit more water, it really started raining harder outside.
Jesus.
The residents who were walking outside got completely soaked by the heavy rain. The sunny sky was now filled with thunder and lightning. Jeff immediately walked to the balcony to feel this incredible phenomenon. But what puzzled him even more was that the rain outside had the exact same temperature as the water in his kettle. He boldly guessed it might really have something to do with him, that he somehow controlled the town. To figure out the truth, Jeff walked over to the model and found the house he lived in. He even spotted a tiny version of himself by the window. It looked like the whole model was built to represent the town. Even the scenes on the streets were identical. What's even crazier was that through the model, he could control the town's electrical system. After making this strange discovery, Jeff quickly headed to the tavern in town. A lot of residents were gathered there. Everyone was discussing the strange rain during the day. They all felt something was off about it. The tavern owner Daisy was talking to her son. She said she planned to repaint the billboard that afternoon, but the rain completely ruined her plan. Jeff quietly listened to everything. He quickly pulled out a notebook to write it down, because he had something big to do next. When he got home that night, he got some nail polish ready. By the next morning, Daisy's son was shocked to see their tavern looked completely new. Both mother and son were amazed, but at least it saved them a lot of effort. Jeff arrived right after and acted surprised too, but he still didn't tell the truth. To Jeff, honor didn't matter. He just wanted to quietly help the town from behind the scenes. He walked home feeling proud, but when he saw an old couple fall, he overheard the old lady complaining about the town, saying the potholes always made her trip. Jeff immediately suggested reporting it to the mayor, but the mailbox for suggestions was already stuffed. The mayor just ignored them all. When Jeff got home, he brought back the mayor's mailbox. The first letter he opened was exactly about fixing the potholes. He immediately grabbed some clay and filled the potholes on the town model. The road outside was instantly repaired. He even used tweezers to clean up the rubble. Didn't even leave out a knocked over trash bin. Even fixed a tree that was about to snap. After all, that was also a safety hazard. When he heard a dog barking nonstop, Jeff dropped a rib bone he had just finished, and the dog was satisfied too. Jeff spent the entire night going through the mayor's mail, solving every issue for the townspeople. By the next morning, everyone was amazed by how much the town had changed, but nobody knew who was silently helping behind the scenes. Someone said only the mayor would have this kind of power, so everyone believed the mayor was behind it. But what no one expected was that the mayor not only took all the credit, he even asked Daisy to cover the repainting cost for the tavern wall. But Daisy never trusted the mayor, and since he couldn't get any benefit, the mayor gave up just like that. Jeff happened to be at the tavern. He was furious after hearing their conversation. He had been working so hard in secret, only to let the shameless mayor take all the credit. On his way back, he passed by the supermarket and overheard the staff talking. They still believed everything was thanks to the mayor, especially since the election was coming. Winning the people's support would help a lot. Jeff's face changed as soon as he heard that, because not long ago, Jeff's wife was actually the mayor, but she died in an accident, and this shameless mayor took her place. Looking at a photo of his wife, Jeff decided he had to do something for this town. But before that, he had to teach the mayor a lesson. He found a small rock and aimed it at the mayor's car, then dropped it right onto the model. The next morning, the mayor was yelling in front of passers-by, but the townspeople just thought it was funny. At that moment, Daisy's son was showing off a drawing. The mayor instantly lost his temper and yelled at him. Luckily, Daisy stepped in just in time, and everyone saw exactly what happened. The mayor then realized his angry side might have been exposed, so he pretended to be calm, saying it was just a little accident, and it wouldn't change how much he loved the town. The residents all got fired up after hearing that, but Jeff standing nearby was furious. That night, he made up his mind and placed a tiny spider on the model. At the same time, the mayor was walking outside. He totally freaked out when he saw it.